It's below zero here today in Wisconsin. If you're from the north, you know the drill. As soon as you step outside, your glasses fog up, your eyes start to water, the snots freeze into the inside of your nose. For the last couple of days here, we've had 24 inches of snowfall, and I've been outside wearing my new Brunt Ryng Boots, testing them out against the elements. We're going to give you the full review on these, but for that, let's head on inside.
Now, full disclosure, I was gifted these boots by Case Construction Equipment and Brunt at ConExpo ConAg last year. Case and Brunt had started a partnership to design the ultimate construction equipment operator boot, and those boots are slated for release sometime around March of this year. When the snowstorm hit this past weekend, I had made a fatal mistake, and this is something you don't want to do, folks. I had left my boots at our cabin in northern Wisconsin, leaving me no adequate footwear for the storm, until I remembered I had these guys in my closet, still in the box. I hadn't even gotten an opportunity to try them out on a job site yet. One thing to note, these are not specifically designed for the cold, but I did find that just with the thickness of the materials and the waterproofing, as long as you've got a thick pair of socks on, these really did hold up well to conditions. The first couple of days that I was wearing these, it was probably about 20 degrees outside. The second time that I wore them, it was more in the negative temperatures. These definitely kept my feet dry and warm. Typically, I would like something a little bit taller when I'm working in the snow. You don't want to walk through something deep and have that snow go right down into your socks and ankles. So these, from that perspective, were not ideal, but again, I needed something, and desperate times called for desperate measures, and these really fit the bill right here. These are the 6-inch variety of the boot. They also make a lower profile model, which looks a little bit more like a dad sneaker, I guess I would call it. They are available in regular width or wide width. The Brunt boots are adjustable in width size, so if you take the sole apart, you have the first layer, which is their premium insole. It comes in 3 different layers. There's the non-stick top, the core, and the cushioned bottom. And then underneath that is the adjustable width layer. These are super easy to take in and out of the boot. If you really need instructions, they provide them to you in the box. Now, I was sent the size men's 7 in a regular width, and I found that these fit just fine, just like the normal women's 9 that I would normally wear, and I didn't need to remove that insert there. Now, I did find these boots to be very comfortable from the start, especially being a composite toe model. I didn't experience any rubbing or pinching. Like I said, I did have tall socks on, so that may have helped to avoid any blisters from a new shoe. But I did also find that compared to a steel toe shoe, it did help your feet stay warm. I think sometimes when you have those steel toe models, it really sucks that cold right into the boot with you. So I think that helped from a warmth perspective as well. Now, taking a look at the bottom, you'll see that there is not a lot of a heel going from the front to the rear of the boot. And they also have this heavy duty tread system on them. I think that helped a lot when it came to traction. They did say these are oil and slip resistant, and these did perform pretty well in those hard packed snow and ice conditions that I was dealing with. Now, that being said, these are not going to prevent you from taking a slip on the ice. There was a time or two where I did have a little slide out moment, but overall the traction was pretty solid, and I think what you could expect from most work boots that are designed to handle that ice and snow type of conditions. These boots are also electrical hazard rated and meet the ASTM F2413-18 standards. Now, as for durability, that was a couple of the comments I saw in the reviews online, that A few people experienced some separation between the boot material and the sole. Brunt does offer a 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee on their boots. So I think if you're looking for a new boot, it's definitely worth the shot with the guarantee that they have in place. All in all, I'm going to give these boots a 4.5 out of 5. They met a lot of my expectations when it comes to a work boot, from traction to comfort. And the only reason I'm really downgrading these a little bit is I don't think you're going to win any awards in the fashion department when you're wearing these. If you're looking for something a little bit more fashion forward from Brunt, I would suggest their Marin model. Those would be something that I would more typically go towards with the traditional brown leather look of the boot. But I think that these would hold up really well in a lot of different environments, from construction sites to manufacturing. So if you're interested in buying the Brunt Ryng boots, you can pick them up for $139 on Brunt's website. And for more of the latest construction news and product reviews, head on over to equipmentworld.com. You can also click subscribe and hit the notifications button on this video to make sure you stay up to date with our latest content, including our weekly video series, The Dirt. Catch you guys again next time.